Inside, developed by Playdead, is an action platform game available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Mac. It was originally released on June 29, 2016, and of course, my sorry stupid ass just got around to actually playing it. This is one of those games, if you can relate to me, that's been on my list for years, but I just never really got around to it. Well, I finally did, and I can certainly say that this has been one heck of a surprise. Now let me forewarn you before you actually watch this review. In all honesty, you probably should just turn this off. Let the fact that this game is widely recognized as a great game be all the information you need to go ahead and play it. Although if you happen to be the type of person that needs information like this before you make a purchase, I'll do my very best not to give away more than is necessary, but some small spoilers are inevitable. So if you watch this and you get mad at me afterwards, you can kiss my motherfucking ass. You can lick my balls, you can kiss my motherfucking ass, fucking eat my ass. Eat my ass and lick my balls. Please subscribe to the channel. Minimalism is the best way I can describe this entire game. From the art style, which consists of mostly blacks and gray tones, its 2D playfield on a three-dimensional plane, 2-button controls which consist of only jump and grab, its music which is almost entirely ambient, and its story which contains no cutscenes, no text, and no dialogue at all. Gameplay consists mostly of platform, puzzle, and action elements, all of which are superbly executed. Puzzles are logical, and I never felt the sense, even if I was stuck, that I wasn't one step closer to solving it. Platforming, while not as prevalent as the other elements, was fair and balanced, and the action parts, consisting mostly of run away from this or hide from that, was always enjoyable and created some pretty intense and emotional moments actually, especially when my little ass guy got ate by a dog or drowned by one of those fucking sea bitches or something. I'll fully admit that some of these moments even got me a little choked up. Now you would think with no dialogue and no cutscenes there wouldn't be a story, but there most certainly is. You just have to figure it out and try and interpret it for yourself. In fact, there were many moments of the game where I just stopped and observed what was going on to try and make some sense of it. It's true that this is a very artsy type game, and I do enjoy those when they're done right. I'd put it in the same category as something like Night in the Woods or Journey. Like those games, which received a lot of praise also, the artistic approach seems to have some sort of meaning or substance behind it when it's all digested as a whole. Unlike something like Kentucky Route Zero, which receives a lot of praise but, in my opinion, doesn't warrant any of that and tries to be weird just for the sake of being weird. By the way, I'm sorry if you like Kentucky Route Zero, which I'll fully admit most people seem to do. Personally, I think it's rancid fucking ass, like the kind of rancid ass you get after taking a gigantic horse shit after eating a bunch of jalapenos, or maybe them orange things. Time for a snack, yeah, time for a snack, yeah, time to get me some of that motherfucking flavor in my mouth, yeah, time for a snack, snack time, bitch, yeah. That was a bad choice. Now, not everything was great with my experience. One of my only gripes with Inside is that there were many parts with its playfield that kinda confused me. Because it's a three-dimensional side-scroller, there were a lot of instances while in that environment where I tried moving along paths or formulating routes as if I was actually in a 3D environment, only to remember a few moments later and get that, oh yeah, I can only go left or right shit moment. It's a small complaint, and maybe one that wouldn't even apply to most people, but it's worth mentioning in the scope of this being my experience. As I said before, the music consists mostly of ambient tones, which fits the environments perfectly. That combined with its awesome sound effects and its dark, can barely see shit graphics really does a good job of sucking you into this game world. It truly grips a hold of your balls tight and doesn't let go. If you're a lady, simply replace the word balls with pussy. So, in conclusion, Inside is a friggin' awesome game. It's short, inexpensive, I got it for less than $10, and for every major gaming platform out there, which means there's really no reason not to play this game, at least at some point. Fucking 9 out of 10. Alright everybody, make sure and leave a comment below, and then hit that like button, and then hit that subscribe button, and then turn notifications on. Hell, just hit all the damn buttons down there. I promise it'll make all your dreams come true. And then after that, check out another video by JonsNerdRage. It's totally awesome. For sure, bitch.